Okay.
Hi, everyone. So we are testing. Testing. Is this working?
Can,
Ginger, say hi.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
good. All right.
Okay. All
Good.
right.
All right.
Thank you. All right. So we are here with the amazing Ginger Burr, who I had met in a very peculiar way during the pandemic. It was through somebody who I also met virtually all the way out in Melbourne, Australia, another image consultant who is just super hilarious and just amazing. But she said, "Hey, I am actually going to be on a call with somebody from the States." And lo and behold, not only were you in the States, but you are right here in the Boston area. And we had an amazing chat a few months ago. And I just really wanted to bring you to my audience and introduce you to my audience. And I'll let you properly introduce yourself.
Thank you, Diana. It's always lovely being here with you. And Suzanne Decavere in Australia is just awesome. Maybe she'll even get to see this interview as well. But I am an image consultant also, and I've been doing that for well over 30 years. And my job really is to help women reduce the stress when they get dressed and replace that with more joy and ease so that it's not a pain in the neck to get dressed every morning and look in their closet and they have things to wear rather than trying to figure out what out of this big chaos of clothes they can choose to put on, and to take that stress out of it. So I'm lucky. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I work only with women. I have amazing clients, and I get to meet great people like you who create beautiful pieces for women to wear.
Thank you. Thank you. And you have something super exciting coming up this Saturday that I really wish I could be a part of because my closets need cleaning out. But tell us a little bit about it. I think it's super helpful and important to do before we're all let back out into the world, I hope.
You're right. It's so funny. I was talking with one woman who signed up for it, and she says, at the beginning of the pandemic, I made a commitment to clean out my closet. Now it's a year later, and I still have not cleaned out my closet. And, it's not something most of us really love to do. It's not usually high on our priority list, and we can close our closet door and forget about it. So I decided that what I would do is help women to clean out their closet, help them be accountable by setting aside 4 times. It runs every Saturday in March for 2 hours. And I'll be right there with them, giving them guidance and support and feedback and help them be able to figure out what do you keep, what do you let go of, so that they aren't looking at this big mass of too many clothes that either don't work, don't fit, they don't like anymore, are old, or even finding things that they had bought that they forgot they had because they're all squished in with all the things that they never wear. So it's called Take Your Closet from Chaos to Calm and Have Fun Doing it. So it's starting this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What time on Saturdays is it
It
running?
runs from 12 to 2 Eastern,
Okay.
of course, and it runs every Saturday, and we have a different focus each week, but the goal is you're there to clean out your closet, and I'm sitting right there on Zoom ready to answer your questions. If you look at a top and think, I don't know, should I keep it? Should I let it go? What if I don't want it? What if I miss it? What if I get rid of it and I miss it? I can help them realize that either you'll never miss it because of X, Y, and Z, or hey, let's see if we can repurpose it. I know you're very much into sustainable fashion, and that's just another way to, kind of reuse your clothes by repurposing them, upcycling them, all of those kinds of things.
So tell us just a couple of tips and tricks. How would you go into someone's closet and how would you make those priorities in terms of what to keep and what to let go of? Do you focus on capsule collections? Do you focus on color? Do you go into specific colors for each participant? How does that work?
Well, the first thing that I always do if I'm in someone's closet, whether virtually or in person, is to first work our way through what's in their closet before we even think about capsule wardrobes, those kinds of things, because first we have to get rid of the stuff that isn't supporting them, that isn't really working for them anymore. And where so many of us have had big lifestyle changes over the past year just because we're working from home, or maybe we're not working at all, or not seeing friends as much as we used to, or just running errands, whatever it might be, we need to look at what's our lifestyle like? What are the reasons we need clothes? And are the clothes that we have in our closet serving those purposes? Once we figure out whether something is useful or not, then we look at, Is it a good color? Does it fit? Do you love it? Does it express who you are? Is it comfortable? Where are you going to wear it? Those are a lot of questions that we ask as we go along. And you have to be able to answer yes to all of those questions. If you can't, then you either want to donate it or pack it away at least so it's not in your working closet. And then from what's left over, we look at, okay, what do you need clothes for? And a lot of my clients do talk about capsule wardrobes and having just a few items that you can make into a lot of outfits. Then we look at, okay, how do we take the pieces that are here and make a lot of outfits out of them? And what's missing? What do we need to add into the wardrobe to complete this capsule? So it's a process that we go along. And some people have one closet. Some people have 4 or 5 or 6 closets. And so we need to work our way through all of that before we can really see what we have there that we can actually work with.
That's incredible. So let's move into capsule collections and this whole focus on capsules. And I've heard a word, bespoke capsule collections. Tell us your thoughts on that. Tell us how you approach it.
Well, a capsule wardrobe is basically having a few items. I usually find that something like 10 or 11 pieces that are they're based on a neutral color generally. You can have them based on colors, but the regular one that people go with is based on a neutral color with then a pop of color and some prints, a couple of pieces of jewelry, a couple of pairs of shoes, so that you can interchange all of those pieces. So they're very customized to your lifestyle, to your needs, to your personal style, to what you're going to be wearing them for. So let's say that someone, being home so much, they need a work from home wardrobe where they can be seen on Zoom, feel comfortable. So we'd look at, what do you need for bottoms? What do you need for tops? What do you need for jewelry? And then we create this, a few pieces that we can mix and match. Like maybe this top with, you could wear a scarf, or you could wear this necklace, or you could put a sweater or a jacket over it. So you can wear it a number of ways. So a lot of my clients want a very streamlined wardrobe. Some refer to it as capsule wardrobe. Some just say, you know what, streamlined, minimalist. I don't want to have a million things. And right now, where people's wardrobes or people's lifestyles are a little more contained than they were, at this moment, we don't always need as many clothes. But I'm not suggesting you get rid of things that, as things open up more, you will be using, but keep in your active wardrobe the things that you're really going to wear right now. Particularly if we have seasons. Here in the Boston area, we have very distinct seasons. So we need to be aware of what season are we dressing for at this moment. What's the weather like outside? It was very windy out there today. I noticed when I was outside.
It's funny. The last couple of days, I've been looking out the window thinking it's going to be such a gorgeous day, and I keep waiting for the 50s. And then you go outside and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then, of course, I remember it's Boston and it's only March. It's not even mid-April yet. So yeah, we're nowhere near springtime. But I love what you're saying, because I think there will be shifts happening from Zoom culture to being outdoors more, to hopefully spending time at an outdoor restaurant or a girls' night out sometime in the summer, fingers crossed.
Yes.
And some travel, if only within the States, maybe not international travel for some time. But I think things are going to be shifting, and it's important to think about how we are going to approach this.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely a huge thing on my list. And I think there has been this hoarding mentality for years where, right, you go into a store and you just buy something for that one night and then you forget about it. And I think there's this shift, and I don't know if it's pandemic related or not. I think it probably started way before then, actually, this shift towards upcycling, towards reusing things or using them for a different purpose that you had in your closet. So, a silk blouse that you would wear to work, then having that go with jeans for a girls' night out, or a blazer that can go a lot of different ways, or a dress that you can dress up or down, right, with different types of jackets. And just this whole shift towards sustainability. And I know you're huge into into vegan fabrics, and you have a lot of clients who are focused specifically on vegan designers. So tell us a bit more about that.
Well, yes, I wouldn't say I have a lot of clients who are vegan, but they're getting to be more and more. I'm finding more and more women coming into my classes are asking for vegan options, sustainable options, those kinds of things. And it's there, we've seen, and you're right, even before the pandemic hit, we saw people demanding more transparency and from the designers and about where their clothes come from, how they're made, what the fabrics are, all of those kinds of things. And there has been a movement away from, at least for my clients, away from things that you do buy and you only wear once. People want to be able to wear their clothes for multiple purposes, multiple times, in multiple ways. And what I have found is a lot of times part of the reason that they weren't doing that, most of the women who come to me, they're not what you would call fashionistas. I don't even really consider myself a fashionista. We're really about wanting to look really good when we do get dressed, but it isn't like we need to have the latest and greatest and hottest trend that's out there. We want to be current, but we don't have to be trendy. And so what happens is we want things that we can wear for a long time, or wear until we wear out. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is not have something that we just wear once or twice. And often when women do that, it's because they didn't really love it. They got it, they put it on and they go, oh, it doesn't look as good as I thought it would. And that's often because they don't know how to purchase things that are in good colors or fit their body or that mix and match well. And so then they get frustrated and they go out and buy something else that they hope will be even better. When they learn some tools and techniques and have some guidance, then they're buying things that they love, that they can't wait to wear, that they want to wear as often as they possibly can until it's embarrassing to wear it anymore because it's threadbare, or it's totally worn out. And for me, that is a form of sustainability. You wear something until it just should not be worn anymore because it's dead.
Yeah, and focusing on those classic silhouettes, right? And things that are not just fads.
Yes.
And speaking of fads and spring trends, I know you have this really amazing blog that you put out with a fascinating name, Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. And I really wanted you to share, because I thought it was just hilarious, some of the things that you had noticed in terms of spring and summer trends that have either bewitched you or bothered you or completely bewildered you.
That's exactly.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yes, every season, my clients wait for this to come out. Every season, well, twice a year, I go through whatever the current trends are, the new trends that are coming in for the season, and I divide them into those categories. And, keeping my clients in mind. And so it was really funny because there always are some where I just roll my eyes. There are some where I just absolutely laugh out loud. Like, really? They want us to wear that? They've got to be kidding. For instance, there are clothes right now that now I have not seen them in the stores, they're probably out there somewhere, that have built-in visible G-strings. So it looks like it's built into the garment, but it looks like your pants have fallen down slightly below where your G-string is. So you can see the top of your underwear. I mean, I do not know I don't have one client who would wear that. No, I don't know. And personally, not my favorite look anyway on anybody, but that's a look. Another one that's very popular or that supposedly is very popular. And I think the pandemic definitely has something to do with this. However, it had started to build even before the pandemic, and that is wearing your slippers everywhere. So slippers as outerwear, which I don't get that one either. I understand the comfort of slippers. I do not understand that we are going to wear them out into the world with an outfit.
You know what? I've seen that. I have to attest. I was at the airport. We went to Vegas over February break. We went to Death Valley, so we had to fly through Vegas. And I saw at least 5 people wearing furry slippers.
Yeah.
Into the airplane. And slippers with socks is another huge favorite of mine.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I thought would be a fad that would go away, but it definitely didn't. And I did a whole loop on this because I was so adamant about hating them. And now I'm actually incorporating them into the next line are the jumpsuits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because how uncomfortable is it to be walking around in a jumpsuit, right? And having to use the bathroom and they're just, but at the same time, there is something about that look that's just very feminine, and it's amazing when something looks like a set, right? And they're here to stay. What are your thoughts?
Well, I have to say that I've always been a fan of jumpsuits. I had a very, very, very favorite jumpsuit back in the early 1990s. It was animal print. Animal print has been popular for 30 years. It just always is. It was an amazing jumpsuit. And I wore that everywhere. Yes, having to go to the ladies' room is a really big pain in the butt, particularly a public ladies' room because you don't want anything touching the floor. But you figure out how to do it. And speaking back to the whole idea of sustainability, I wore that jumpsuit until one day thank goodness, I was at a friend's house. And one of my friends turned to me, Ginger, do you know that in the back of your jumpsuit, there's a small hole? I'm like, oh no. I was embarrassed, but I thought it was funny. And I definitely got my money's worth out of it. So I actually love jumpsuits, but, and I'm excited to see yours when it comes out. I think it's going to be really amazing, but yours is a jumpsuit, not jumpsuit.
Yes, it's a jumpsuit, not jumpsuit. So it's created like a jumpsuit, but they're actually two separate items. There's a halter top, and it has the same print as a wide skirt pant. So that way you can wear it as a jumpsuit, but in the spirit of a capsule collection, you can also interchange it with just wearing the halter with jeans or just wearing the pant skirt with another top, because I'm doing it in two different fabrics. One of them is 100% tencel, and you were a total inspiration for that. And another one will be a print that is based on a cherry blossom painting of mine, which I thought would be just perfect for spring and summer. And that way, the tencel fabric is in this powder blue color. And that will look really nicely if you decide to mix and match with the printed halter or with the printed skirt pant.
Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see them in real life.
Yeah.
You're wearing one of your designs right now from one of your.
Yes. So I'm wearing a dress that is a trench dress. And there are just a few items left in this print, actually a couple of silk bomber jackets in different sizes that are arriving this week. And I'm so excited because it took over a month for them to be transported here. So hopefully any day now. And cargo pants, a couple of pairs of tencel cargo pants that were also a pretty big hit in different sizes. So those are just to kind of finish up the fall and winter collection, but they're actually, as I was designing them and as I had people trying them on, they kept saying, well, these are actually perfect for spring. Something like this print on a bomber jacket would just be amazing for when we do get into the 50s, right?
Yeah, next week we'll be in the 50s. That's what they say.
Hopefully. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And there are two more items which I thought were, one of them I thought was a complete classic, and that's a maxi dress. I think that just works on any figure, especially in a fun print and with a sweetheart neckline. And another item that I'm doing is a halter mini dress, which I think is just, I just wanted to do it because I've always had a favorite summer halter dress that I wore so much that it ripped. I decided to then now design another one. Yeah.
Awesome. And, minis are going to be very in this season. And for, women who maybe don't want to wear a mini bare legged, they could put a pair of, cropped leggings on with it and wear it that way. So kind of as a tunic fit. So
exactly. Yeah. It definitely would work as a tunic. So, so yeah, I am thinking that sometime in April or May, all of this will be ready, and can't wait to see everything.
oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's exciting. You're an inspiration. It's as other people are, not sure what they're doing with their fashion, you're like getting out there and showing beautiful designs that incorporate your incredible artistic ability too, which is lovely.
Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, that's the drill. I wanted to thank you so much for being here, and I definitely want whoever you mentioned a couple things when you and I just chatted separately. I'd love to have a link to the Saturday workshop in the feed, as well as you mentioned that there's a really cool video that you did with capsule collections and how to potentially put those together. So I think those would be super interesting for most of the folks who may not have caught this live, but will definitely listen to this as a recording.
Yes, and I will get both of those things to you for sure. Yes.
Yeah, and everyone out there, I know most of my listeners catch this at some point during the day or during the next couple of days. I would love for you to follow Ginger on either on Facebook, or you have a brilliant Instagram account, right?
Yes, I do.
And Ginger's doing these really amazing porch catwalks with all kinds of different things. Yeah, my favorite lately, I think it was this past week, was about accessories and how you can completely change your look based on the necklace you're wearing, right?
Yes, exactly. In fact, this necklace was featured with a totally different outfit in that front porch catwalk. Yes. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a necklace that I commissioned from a really great jewelry designer and friend of mine. And anybody who's interested, I'm happy to share as well. But I've been waiting for something like this for years, and I'm just obsessed and trying to match it with all kinds of different outfits.
It's gorgeous. I remember when I saw you the other day, you were wearing it too. So yes, we do want to know who that designer is as well. Yes, and thank you so much for inviting me to be on. It's always wonderful to talk with you. I think we're very aligned in how we want to help women look and feel great about how they look. So thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And everyone, please keep an eye on everything that Ginger comes out with. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Bye.